Welcome back to Dinset's Tech, you know badass. I'm your arrogant host Von Fry. We're already getting tips in here before I can get the screen on that actually shows that tips are occurring. I thought I'd do something a little bit different today because we're going interdimensional. We're not playing as Kirby, but we're in a Kirby game. No backdrop. Don't have the weird neonish thing happening. In fact, I still have this blue light over here. I kind of think that adds a little something, but I can pull stuff out of the back. And we can take a look at Curb over here. Yeah, he spins and he wins. And he sins. So, sort of gaming shelf I'm building. I actually finally cleared some space for some amiibos. So I thought, I'll show it off for the Magolor stuff. We're doing 2 nights of Magolor's interdimensional space. What is it? On tonight's stream, Magolor was banished to the Shadow Realm for his crimes against humanity after Kirby destroyed him with facts and logic. Thanks for the $10 tip, Mr. 10 Years. I think, you got this guy coming in at the end of the stream and he was chirping. He was talking about my black people can't hear the smoke detector, so we maybe need to change it to a different sound. The pitch is too high. And he was coming in here chirping, and that was taking away the last contribution from Mr. 10 Years, who last night really came through big time. Lots of memberships gifted. Wow, I never get to see your gaming shelf. It's bad. Well, for one, I can't find for some reason. I know I dented it, and I also can't find it. So I kind of don't want to find it because then it'd be dented. But Halo 2, this probably goes for some bucks. The map pack. This is the first DLC, guys. This is DLC in the era of Xbox right here. Oh my god, it feels heavy as hell too. Like, this is a special edition you pay $100 for because it has such a thick booklet. Multiplayer map packs and updates for Halo 2. I had the Halo 2 Collector's Edition, and I cannot find it. Yeah, so that's kind of shameful. But yeah, I have the map pack down here. I've got further up, you can't see it. The top of the shelf is very dirty. It's a mess. But I do have the Master Chief helmet. Do you guys need to see the Master Chief helmet over here? I think you do. It's dusty. The Halo 3 Legendary Edition Master Chief helmet. It's to put something out like this now, I just imagine how much money they would charge, right? Like the map pack, it was like, what was it, $20, and you can just share the disc with your friends and everybody gets the download. Like they thought, why would we just let people do that, right? So here, I'll show you this. Man, I haven't removed this thing in ages, so I can't tell if you're looking at this much, but oh my god, it's dusty. For a long time there, I kept see, it's a cover actually, but oh gosh, how do I put this back on? So that is the Halo 3 Legendary Edition giant box thing. What would they charge for that now? Like $500? Just whatever they could get away with, right? Have you seen Retrofusion Gaming's review? No, I have not. I've shot my review, and then as I'm playing through it more, getting more stuff, I'm like, damn it, I'm gonna have to add stuff. Oh, shit's sake. Look how much dust I got on me. You cannot wear that. There is no wearing to it. You'd have to Dremel it out. You'd have to do a lot of hollowing out. And even then, it's not quite full size. It looks like it. Maybe a child. No, because you'd have to replace the glass. I'm sure somebody has done some kind of hack to replace the fake visor with an actual glass, and who knows. Dinner with Andre. What? I haven't heard of that. Is that something to do with? Is that kind of like My Giant, Andre the Giant, something? I think you'll be the perfect. I'm not quite 7 feet something, so I don't know if that'd really work out. Okay, guys, we do have that Red Bull, and we're going to be kicking it here. So yeah, just a little tour of the gaming shelf and some other mess behind me. Well, you know what? I could open this up. You guys want to see? You want to see a $2,000 Blu-ray? Boom. From late 2024. Ninja Scroll. I've done a video on this. This is the slipcover, the steelbook, the everything. These go for some dough. If it was unopened, I think you get like $2,000 for it. But don't worry, guys. A Steelbook 4K is coming next year, and I'm sure they'll drive the price down or make it even more expensive. I think what happened with these, and by the way, the like plastic slipcover is really finicky, and I've probably effed this up over here. It kind of came a little damaged. All of the slipcovers have a little bit of a damage thing to them. But yeah, this is my... I only started getting media again about 2 years ago. I started getting some animes and then got a little bit of an anime kick, but I've kind of tapped out the classic animes that I want to get on Blu-ray and 4K. And some of them, they're wanting you to double dip. Let's release Project A-ko and Blu-ray. Okay, that looks great. That's awesome. 2 years later, now we're releasing the 4K. It's like, come on. You made me buy the Blu-ray so that you could fund the 4K release, right? Hold on here. You should make a game theory video about Magolor being a slave master. Yeah, I probably should. I'd have to... I've got clips from the game. I could just, rephrase what I've said here when I shoot something next. Maybe do it. In this movie, 40-year-old movie where Wallace Shawn and some other guys meet with rest. Okay, so it does have something to do with Andre the Giant. Okay, we're going to get on track. We're going to get on track, guys. I swear. We're going to get on track here. I've also have suggested that my mom play Kirby's Return to Dream Land Deluxe. She asked me if there were some games that she could play. She saw some news story that old people need to play some games to keep their Alzheimer's at bay or something. A little bit of vitamin water. I do have one more Cadbury cream egg. I have another box I can open, but what the shit? What happened? What happened to Curb? Why is he blue? All right, we wasted 9 minutes of me showing you just a few things I've picked up. And mind you, I pick up all the stuff new. I don't want to, like, oh, hey, I found the long-lost non-DualShock edition of Director's Cut Resident Evil. I had to buy it on eBay. I had to do an weird exchange in an alley on Facebook. Nothing like that. Why is he blue? Okay, so I guess we go to main mode. He's blue. Play together. I'm going to recommend this to my mom. Maybe throw it up on tabletop mode. I could use this. She can use the Joy-Con grip, maybe. Or we could just split Joy-Cons. You could probably split Joy-Cons this. It's not a 3D game. There's no need for a second stick or anything like that, right? Let's see what... Okay, hold on. Let's hit play together and see what even happens. Play together any place or time by sharing Joy-Con controllers. Up to 4 people can play together. You can even play as some of Kirby's friends. Drop in or out whenever you want with the touch of a button. Press any button to play together. Hold down Y to drop out. So watch my mom immediately hold the Y button down. If your controller won't connect, enter something, whatever. Okay. Yeah, we got the whole gang here. Tote, Banjo, not a programmer, Rugal, 10 years, Nukem, Magolor Epilogue. It's not Magolor's Epilogue, it's Magolor Epilogue. The Interdimensional Traveler, let's do it. New adventure, why not? I've got a Red Bull. So much dust. There was a dust cover that came with that helmet that I kept on it for years, and then I took it off for display and never held metal, lost it. No! I'm now puny and I've lost my crown. Magolor. Yes. Whoa, what's happening to me? I sound more normal. Nukem, I am almost at the, I've just arrived at the police station on my second playthrough of sorts, where I'm completing the doll puzzle for the final puzzle, and I should be able to get through the game pretty quick tonight at some point, something, and then do, have infinite ammo, at least infinite bullets. Alright, so he's got to put the ship back together, or what? After being defeated by Kirby, Magolor woke up. Or woke. He's woke! He's woke, guys, he's woke. To find he'd lost his magical abilities and much of his strength, the tale of his triumphant return now begins. To do evil. Like, we're gonna be doing evil shit, because Kirby runs around doing evil stuff, really. Like, there's just smiling guys and he just sucks them up and spits them, you know? Magolor's Epilogue is a brand new con exclusive to the Switch version that pretty much added content onto a game that was released in 2011, much like what Shadow... Okay, or also the, do I have it here? Probably. No. Shoot. Where did I put a stack of Switch stuff somewhere, but... Oh, behind... that 3D world Bowser's Fury. So it's kind of like Bowser's Fury. A universal slave master can never be woke, huh? Collect magic points to restore Magolor's powers. As you defeat enemies, you'll earn magic points. Use these points to boost Magolor's abilities. Alright, so... really kicking up a lot of dust. No friction thing with him? Not a lot of reach. No energy sphere, ship parts, or goal games here. Okay, he has a little bit of a float to him. Do I gotta keep a combo alive, maybe? There's also no music. He just smashes that. You can use the ladder. Not too easy without feet. Oh, music good. Up. There's a video doing the rounds where this Italian guy is vlogging in public. He says the word amigo, and 2 seconds later an obnoxious black guy in All up in his face. Really? Will you call me amigo? Does that sound that much like anything to insult? I was wondering, how close can you get? Can I say "neh"? Like, man, I went to Walmart and there were all these "neh." Keep the magic going. Shit, he doesn't have a lot of health on him, does he? What the Christ? Oh, we're doing like a hard mode restart thing here. I'm not even just like in the little rumble. Yeah, he needs to get powered up. Like, look at his health bar. It's just like fragile, you know? These guys are DARPAs, Dupas, Dippas. They were from the shooter section. So they were probably working with Magolor, and now they're like, huh, you're not so tough anymore. You can't boss us around. Where's my $2? No, don't you touch me. That probably would have done good, but I was reading a big post from Tote over there. How come that's not spanning like the... He's got like hardly any range here, man. Shoot. Call the enemies Dua Lipas. I still don't think I'm pronouncing her name right. Is it Dua Lipa? Dua Lupa? There's something like weird about her name. Like it almost seems like it could rhyme, and maybe it should have, but it just didn't quite, you know? And I was thinking today, oh, maybe I jumped in there too soon. I miss Jamal, right? Like Jaden and Jalen have replaced Jamal, and I miss Jamal, man. You go back to the 90s, you're going to be hearing Jamal. You know what I mean? Like, but you know you're in the 2020s when you hear Jalen. I hate what all of these damn millennials are naming their kids. Like Lakin, or something. Oh, what are the other ones? Kaylin. Magolor learned Magic Bomb. Magolor can now cast Magic Bomb. Oh, finally. He's going to get some abilities to not suck. Thanks to the power of the fruit fragments. Okay, so we gather the fruit. Gather the fruit fragments. Each fragment holds incredible power. Gathering 5 fragments should be enough to restore all of Magolor's lost abilities. So that's his mission. Gather 5 bananas or something. Jamal was a popular ass name in the 90s. And I think they were all killed in police violence. So you never run into a Jamal. We went from 50 million Jamals in this country to pretty much 0. And now we have Jalen's and Jaden's. I've seen the name Mason. Oh my, Mason. Oh Lord. Oh God. MEY, son. What are the other millennial names that all suck? Skylar. It's so hard to resist reading Mason as mayonnaise. Yeah, you're not wrong. No lies told. Okay, so now we're in the real world here. All right, so bomb, did it say up? What is? Is that gonna hurt me? Maybe not over here, because, okay, well, I was thinking he didn't have any health, but press Y. Boost Magolor's abilities. You can use the magic points you've earned to boost Magolor's abilities. Try boosting that one now. What if I could unleash up to 3 attacks in a row? That might help me get my powers back a little quicker. And then I could do some more get off of this rock. Should I boost my magic sphere? I think so. It's pretty damn weak. Dude, yeah, you weren't kidding. He does have a skill tree. If my attacks could travel further, distant enemies would fear me greater. That's distant. Things knocking around doing their own shit are distant enemies, right? Come on, guys. Okay, well, hold on. Can we go further? No, not yet. But it can go. Is that a little further? Maybe. All right, good. One guy got into trouble because he said negotiate within. Oh, geez, yeah. You don't want to renege on an offer either. Like that'll get you canceled. Every year, you know, baseball announcers dread going to Kansas City. The team going to the Kansas City Negro League Museum. You know, they just know that that's okay. How did he make that climb? It's like he can't quite get there, but somehow I just did it. There we go. Bomb for you. I'm wondering if that hurts me. No. Okay, unlike Kirby could get hurt by him, couldn't he? Is this single player? There's no one helps Magolor, right? Can you duo player this? Can you do a leap of this? Well, it's a beautiful sunny day here in Kansas City. We just got done going to the Jaden, how about you say this word for me? You mean Negro League Museum? Yeah, that place. And boy, did we have a great time learning about baseball legends of the past. Back to you, Jill. All right, I have a feeling I'm supposed to go up there. That's not a red door, so that will take me elsewhere. Oh shoot, multiplayer. A tip from me to help rack up points here. You can juggle small enemies. You know, if this game ends and Magolor can't destroy this thing, I'm gonna be pretty mad. Oh. Build the combo, right? I'm telling you, the baseball announcers dread the Negro League Museum. I mean, at one point they would mispronounce the name and then get canceled, and now they simply say the name of it and they get canceled. And people in those jobs cannot afford to get canceled. They can't go and start a YouTube channel and have any viewers. They have to be at the game as part of the broadcast to make bank. All right, was that good juggling right there? The bigger the combo, maybe I need to kick them up in the air and like get underneath and kind of like do a little thing like this if I can. More points you earn, the more easier the upgrade moves. Okay. Well, they can only take so much damage. So you're saying I could do this with my mom, or just the other sections? All right, so I am maximizing my combo, okay. Oh, where is this save? Would you like to continue playing the stage? If you leave the stage, you'll keep any magic. Was it about to splash screen me with, hey, we see you're struggling. Do you want to, like, maybe rethink about that? Like, I think he might have kept all of the stuff from his efforts here. So You could probably cheese this by repeatedly losing an easy stage where you could farm the energy to then have the energy, I guess. Many people are apparently unaware that it is simply Spanish for black. I don't think people are necessarily unaware as much as they're looking to be triggered. Like, yo, I use that word every other word I say, but when you say it, I start to get feelings about slavery I never experienced. Tell me how that happens, magic white guy. Right? That was not a compelling black voice. I could probably do better. There we go. Food. Now, the food healed him here, right? Does it usually help with the... He found the big fruit and he got some upgrade, right? There's an upgrade later to extend the time on your combos. Oh, okay. Oh boy. Though, maybe if I could fight a bunch of them at once, I could, like, juggle them in some way to do this. I think I did okay there. Post-traumative slave disorder. My PTSD is acting up. Yo. Do they say dog? Or I don't think they do dog. And dog came and went, didn't it? Bruh, right? Strike enemies with multiple hits in a row to build up a combo and earn even more magic points. Get points and aim for a platinum ranking. Well, I got gold. Took a lot of work to get a damn silver in some of this guy's sub-game stuff, must say. Have you guys seen my bobblehead? For one, these could kind of scooch over. Well, shoot. I kind of have him propping up some. This is the legendary badass bobblehead. This is from years back. Whoops. I think I put it on some videos pretty infrequently a long time ago. Pretty cool. Oh, we do. I've got my battle. I've got within reach here. Battletoads. Empty box. I don't know where the hell the cartridge is. I know it's around, but you know, not the worst shaped box for an NES box, considering they built these things to not last, if we're being honest with ourselves. But at some point, guys, Battletoads stream gonna have to happen. Oh, I've been wondering about this. Which version of Resident Evil's director's... yeah, I've got the game of the... Okay, so I got the platinum hit, right? No, the greatest hits. And it has the DualShock support. I picked that up pretty late. That was probably... I know I had played Resident Evil 2 first. And speaking of Smashing Pumpkins... I am ashamed. I actually got the CD for this because I had the cassette for Batman Forever soundtrack, and then I got a CD player and was like, wow, this is going to be amazing. But it wasn't as solid of a soundtrack as Batman's, Batman Forever's. Have you watched Homestar Runner? What's that? No. Yeah, his actual head's much bigger. The bobbleheads? Okay, yeah. That show is funny as heck. Homestar Runner. If it's a modern anime, I'm probably not going to bother, because I cannot... There's something going on with modern anime that makes it very hard for me to focus on. And I think it's because it's like they all use the same assets. It's almost like if you ran across the most generic game, but everybody was making everything out of the same thing. Everybody had the same basic character. And you could just turn the hair color different. Modern anime is like RPG Maker or something. It's like, I can't focus on it because all of them look alike. And then I can't keep the story straight because it's like, oh wait, in this show, her name's Sylvie, but in this one over here, she's Eva. It looks the same, like the same chick. Like, it's press Y. It's a Flash cartoon that's been running for close to 20 years. Oh, okay, I need to hit Y to upgrade before I do stuff. Magolor can now open ordeal doors. Special challenges await Magolor behind every ordeal door. He's got to confront his slave past. Once Magolor's abilities reach a door's required level, it will open. And apparently he did. And it has a parody of anime. Okay. If my attacks could travel further, distant enemies would become easier targets. Well, we could work on that. We also have an up. Magolor's magical skills. If I can just fly for a little while, then okay. Oh, he needs some more health if we're being completely real here. We can get some health. What if I made the blast from my bombs a little bigger? It might even hit things through walls. Oh man, some of this magic barrier. If I conjure a magic barrier, LR, if an enemy attacks that, I won't get hurt. So he has a shield. Maybe I could extend how long it takes before my combos end. And that would probably make it easier to get everything else. Maybe definitely consider the health, trickery, and jump. Is levitation the jump? I'm hearing the dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. I didn't realize he even had that. Everything is off the shelf these days. Absolutely everything. It's like none of these characters on any of these modern animes look new and original. They all come from like the same parts bin. It's pretty heinous. And yet it's more popular than ever. Based probably just on volume. Just the fact that there's a new 24 episode anime drops like every 10 minutes. And that's just how he talks, all the squeaky. I didn't realize he was ever squeaking before. Well, all right, let's get the jump. And then maybe I should hold off and try to get the combo. Ah, screw it. Let's max it out. Use as much of this as I can. Levitation's jump. Double the damage and doubly as devious. I'm making him do evil things. Whoa. Where's the timer? Go. All right, what did that do? Oh no. Whoa. This... Yeah, the timer was death, for sure. Whoa. It's still doing something like the Kirby challenge stages where it was like a you know, Lincoln log place. Well, this is really simple shit. I guess because he doesn't have much they're assuming you don't have a lot of abilities at this point, right? So it's got to be manageable. Added a ton of points there. First time cleared. All right. Not too bad. I really like all the trippy effects, like around the fissures. More hearts would keep me in the game. How's everybody else doing? I woke up pretty late today. I was playing some... Well, I was watching this movie, The Glass House from 2001 on Netflix. I saw that Anaconda was on Netflix, and then I made some popcorn, sat down, was like, I was going to watch this Anaconda thing with Jack Black, probably make fun of it. And then it turned out it's not on Netflix till like the end of the month. So I was like, well, what else is there? Well, I've got this The Glass House with Lily Sobieski from 2001. That was a movie that I remember renting out to people when I worked in a video store at that time. So it's I mean, it always kind of brings back something when I come across these early 2000s movies that people used to check out on like VHS and DVD. And in it, so she has a little brother who gets like an N64 and a PlayStation. And he's like, whoa, you can't play Pokemon Snap on PlayStation, and you can't play Monkey, what is it? Ape Escape. You can't play Ape Escape on N64. And then at one point, so she has to try to get her brother out of this glass house they're in, okay? And he's kind of liking it because he was gifted a PlayStation N64. And so she wakes him up in the middle of the night and goes, Blockbuster's giving away free Dragon Ball Z videos. If we hurry, we can get there before anybody else. Oh, okay. Mentioning Dragon Ball Z in 2001, guys. That's pretty bold. 2001, the anime thing was really niche, guys. It's not above the mainstream like it is now. Like I was talking about in going off topic last night, how Access Hollywood has been being taken off the air. No one cares about Hollywood. You know, if they just changed it to like anime, they probably could have kept something going, right? Anime news, I guess. We're inside a fissure. Another tip, certain blocks look like star blocks, contribute to combo count, as do other... Okay, so I need to keep an eye on this combo thing. A lot of games, it's like your combo resets if you go like 2 or 3 seconds grace period without hitting something. So let's see, that's a combo 3, and see, I think that if I could have kept that up... Dick. That says 4, 3. No. Maybe it's one enemy combo. I don't think that it's... See, that's not keeping the combo going, is it? Maybe it resets really quick, actually. 9. Taking damage kills your combo. Avoid it. Yeah, that's very Streets of Rage 4. You know, like, well, was Streets of Rage 4, did it reset on taking damage? Some games it does. The combo stuff, sometimes it doesn't. So you want to play through this and hit things when they're close to each other so you can keep the combo going, huh? Getting tons of points, actually. Maybe I need... Oh, I bet you that extends the combo clock. This thing... Here, I'll hit Y. The rest of you, you're allowed to say something in the chat. It's like not a programmer just took it over. Maybe I could extend how long it takes before my combos end. Yeah, that would make it way more points. Maybe I should save Yeah, I should save until I can get more trickery going. And we also got more slots for tons of other stuff, it looks like. Uh-oh, it's a door. Oh, hold on. That almost... Nope. It's not trying to trick me into going down there, is it? His flying's taking a little getting used to, because it is a one-shot fly move. It's not Kirby. He can't flap. Oh, no. And part of also why I watched The Glass House, I was thinking, there is an outside chance that I could have the only review of this movie on YouTube. Because it's not popular, it's before people were doing video reviews, there's no nostalgia for it. Like, it's happened before. Like, the In Crowd, only review on YouTube. Like... So I'd have to look. I kind of doubt anybody's reviewed it. It doesn't have anything memeable happening to... 600. Here we go. Trickery. Should I boost my trickery? Oh, what if food sometimes appears after I defeat an enemy? That'd really help me keep my health up. Oh, so extend the clock for one of them. Do it again. 1200, you can get food sometimes. And that's only level 3, and it goes up to 6. We got a long fight ahead of us, Magolor. Uh-oh. That guy. Come on. Oh, I like the way how those suck. How the stuff comes to me. I don't really need to go get it. Okay, so that's my combo in the top left. It's going. No! I missed the shot. Yeah, our buddy the wall. Oh, I'm glad it let me fly out of that. Oh no! Anything? Oh shoot. Another tip, spam those magic bombs. The range on them is crazy. No, but they fall straight down. What do you mean? What do you mean range? Uh-oh, is this a monkey? And he had a thing? I think that's what we were doing there. Dick. Spam those magic bombs. Keep it going. Can we get to 30? $40, $50, oh no, 42. Worth a shot. Yeah, but I got him, and he dropped a flame, I think. I don't know if that much did anything, but I might have had an outside shot at a 50 combo here. Platinum! That's platinum, right? I got a platinum. Oh, did I push it again? I might have. Okay. Yeah, that's good. I've been hearing good things about that Hoppers. That is so weird because it's like, isn't she a beaver? The girl becomes a beaver, and so she hops into the body of the beaver, but shouldn't it be a rabbit? The only animal that we say hops, really? Hops is synonymous with rabbit, so maybe she should have became a rabbit. I hopped into him. Oh, wait, you're a hopper. Yeah, I guess you could call it that. You're a hopper. No, well, I'm a beaver, right? Like, I don't... What are they doing? And how is it making that much money? I don't get it. Like, it's like the kids have to go to something, right? Oh, the challenge beckons. 3 hearts. What's that about? Okay, you said the bombs have good range, huh? Hold on. What if I made the blast for my bombs a bit bigger? Okay. Hoppers, as in hopping into the mind of a beaver. Yeah, that's not the thing you think about, right? Like, it's called Hoppers. There's rabbits. What happens? She hops into the mind of the rabbit. Okay, there you go. But I'm pretty sure it's a beaver instead of a rabbit, and that just doesn't add up. The attacks travel further. That would keep things going. Sure. If I charge up my attacks, I could unleash revolution orbs. Now we're talking. Yeah, but that'd slow things down charging, so we have to start the party with the charge attack. Don't. I get a feeling like this game's pretty generous with the hitbox stuff. Like I just get wrecked from so many different locations on Xbox with the required pinpoint accuracy. Hold on, what do you... Okay. What's this? Just, I guess it's just a little magic. Okay, so he was holding like just a little bit of magic points. It wasn't like a flame, the monkey, I guess. Though he didn't have a key either. That was kind of weird. He must be cousin to the key monkeys. You're too slow. I'm leaving you behind, Bridge. Now this here is some Celeste Hollow Knight. You get a little bit, but pretty manageable. It wasn't fast enough, you know? It wasn't fast, and I think that on Hollow Knight, it's designed for you to take damage really easily. And here it's like, nah, it didn't quite hit you, you know? This is a kid's game, of course it's gonna baby you. Well, it's about to be a senior citizen game. I'll try to get my mom to play this and see if she can just follow me as Kirby's sidekick, right? You say that now, but there's a boss coming. Here it is. And you guys want me to do like one world a night? Well, wait a sec. Can we get some more levitation here? Even longer? Oh, there we go. 2 areas per night. I was thinking it's only 50 minutes in. Which I'm saying that even though my old streams, I used to shoot for about an hour a stream. Way back when I was doing straight to Twitch on Xbox. People probably thought that was way too short. Oh, a fellow magician. Electricy duty. Whoa, shit. Okay, we're spamming the bombs. Oh, the bombs are huge. Where'd you go, Cotton Eye Joe? Oh, dick. That's no rabbit. Keep it going. Come on, Magolor. I don't like this. Maybe best to avoid him here. See, if this was Silk Song, there would be some reason why this was unnecessarily stupid hard. And you'd be required to memorize the movements of the enemy. Like that's unfortunately the only way Silk Song operates. It's like, yeah, but you didn't even memorize the enemy's pattern. Here you can kind of have enough leeway that you can like react to the boss. That's kind of the Nintendo way to do it, you know, like Mario reacts to the stage. He doesn't have to memorize it. Boom! And that is a melon of some kind. Electricy Duty calls this dimension his home. Born from focused electricity, he loves to perform shocking tricks, like throwing a snake at the crowd. As an underling, he was told to gather fruit fragments for their powerful life energy. Nice to note. I had a very hard time on this boss, mostly because I was playing solo. How the F did you do this? Dude, did you see the part when I picked up a rather beat up, but still in a theory good condition Battletoads box? Ain't my first rodeo. I mean, I beat more than half of the bosses in Hollow Knight live on stream my first try. It took a long time into Silk Song before I beat a boss first try, though. But that is kind of because I was coming back to early bosses, I think. Ones I kind of bypassed when I was, you know, more equipped. Huge points! Alright, what are we spinning on? Giggity.
I want to touch.
It's really just one kind of fruit, isn't it? We're putting together a... Oh, what are those called? It's not a pineapple. Kinda green. I don't eat them. What kind of fruit is that? Magolor learned Magolor Surge. Magolor can now perform his Magolor Surge Dash and B, thanks to his incredible power and fruit fragment. It took 2 months for me to unlock the kid in Super Meat Boy. I don't have Super Meat. You think that's an apple? No, what is the fruit I'm thinking of? It has kind of a gray brain look pattern around it. You know what I mean? What is it? God. It's orange in the middle. It's kind of orange peach in the middle. They're pretty big. And it's kind of gray on the outside with kind of like squiggly lines sort of stuff. Not an apple, not an orange. Related to something you'd get in a tropical drink, maybe like a pineapple. Magolor learned Magolor's Cannon, and that's not all. This fruit fragment's power will also allow Magolor to use his Magolor Cannon. What? It's no. The thing, I think it's what I'm talking about here. I think it's one of these, it's like it's in the melon family. But it's weird. About Magolor Cannon. Building up combos will generate magic energy. Once you have enough magic energy, unleash it by pressing X. Cantaloupe. Ah, oh, I hate them. Yeah. My brother would like them. My grandma would stock them up, and then I would not touch. You know, honestly, I may not have even ever tried one. I just don't like them. Okay, how do we go to the second world? Magolor Surge. Get the windmill going. World 2. Okay, here we are. Magolor Cannon or something, and Magolor Surge, right? This is gonna bomb cannon X with full magic energy. Okay, so now he has a magic gauge up there. Okay, I got it. You know, I could kind of do some of the weird tropical stuff. The kiwi, I think the papaya in candy flavor. The papaya, maybe mango. Like, there were some hard candies that came out at the time of Jurassic Park. There were some, like, hard candies that were kind of like everlasting gobstoppers, but they were Jurassic Park things. And they had these weird tropical fruits before anybody, like, we weren't really getting those in anything. Like, you didn't run across kiwi as a flavor until these things came around. And it kind of worked. Kind of did. I can go for carrots and pistachios. I do snack on carrots on occasion. Sometimes I may have carrots in a protein bar for lunch. Star fruits are such a disappointment in the flavor department. They sound like they should be amazing, huh? It's the star of all fruits. It's the celebrity fruit. Jesus. Okay. What are we looking at here for our abilities? Maybe make the bombs even bigger. Unleash 2 bombs at once. Why not? Jeez. Dashing a longer distance would make it much easier to hit enemies. Yeah, no. Kiwi and pineapple are one of my favorite fruits. I do not go for pineapple. I can do kiwi flavor stuff, but I don't think I've ever actually straight up eaten one. But you know, grape flavor candy tastes radically different than a grape. So I really couldn't tell. Maybe I could squeeze a few more hits in with... That's expensive as hell, man. Even more health. Charge up my attack. You know, let's go with the bombs. Recommend health and trickery? Okay. Kind of thinking that bomb looked pretty enticing. Double the bombs. We got clouds to clear. Cashews are probably not actually that good for you. Like, you're probably better off with pecans and almonds. Almonds is like the perfect snack food. It's like I was really eating a lot of almonds and staying really thin in college and stuff. When I was at, like, you know, like, really good shape, it seemed it's working. All right, oh, come on. There we go. Maybe I needed to go up there. There was a guy. Oh, no, maybe you go up there later. Can't tell. Oh, if you do this fast, you're going to keep your combos going here. Even with the trickery, he's not doing much, man. Maybe eventually it does, but wow. Oh, that was the other side of what I was looking at. If I'd just gone up there, I would have missed all that stuff. I guess up... Okay, hold on. Let me catch up with the chat here. Yeah, isn't it funny how pineapple doesn't really taste like anything but pineapple? And candy form or energy drink tastes pretty good. Bananas, I think, largely retain their... I don't know. Banana candy is a bit different. Apples in candy form are quite a bit different than an actual apple. Hell, does maybe just cherries and strawberries, maybe they're pretty one-to-one with the actual fruit and the candy. I don't know. Save up for trickery. Okay, got it. Maybe I'll have enough after this one for trickery. Oh, my magic gauge is... Oh, now... Okay, here we are. No. I just wanted to shoot him. Ass. You know, I'm okay with watermelon, but... Okay, how the hell am I supposed to... Can you do this midair? Maybe I don't need to go through it so much. Maybe the blast right here will do it. God, it's being really stingy. All right, I'm doing this shit on accident. Big sauce energy here. I think I see what they want me to do. Come on. No. Oh man, the timer's quitting on me so quick. Run, then press B. I was trying to do the dash, but I'm telling you, like, his dash is off. It's not as consistent as Kirby's for some reason. I don't know. Maybe my D-pad's just not that great. Because we know that it can, when going left and right, it can give you an up and a down also. That is a possibility. A lot of Magolor's attacks are ripped from his boss fight. I'm currently playing the game as well, and these boss battles for Magolor are insane. Really? Kirby largely had it pretty damn easy, especially with the mini-bosses. He's trying to be all cute, but we know he's really hiding something. No, the dash ain't happening in the air. I guess you want to make sure you get running first. What am I doing? I didn't buy the shit. Maybe we'll be okay. Protect the magic bulbs. These mysterious bulbs are full of magic. Enemies will try to attack them and steal the magic inside for themselves. Ah, we're mixing things up a little bit, huh? We're doing a little escort. Protect the bulbs to earn the magic points. Each hit a bulb takes will drain some of its magic. Try to protect the bulb and claim as many of the magic points as you can. Oh, this should be interesting. Since Magolor floats, it can be harder to determine when he runs. Maybe that's what it is. Yeah. I think the reason Kirby has it easy is because Kirby is the most powerful thing in the universe. So they have to stay true. It's a good thing he wasn't there to like F up Thanos, you know, or he wouldn't have been able to stop him, right? Wouldn't have been much of a movie. Wouldn't have had to do 3.5 hours of the endgame crap. No, you stay back. Oh, okay. It wasn't gonna go much longer. Okay, shoot. See, that would be like an ordeal in Silk Song. Oh man, you're on the protect the magic shit part? Well, that took me 5 hours. Oh, you're shooting it, you ass. What? See, why is he hitting up there? Oh, we got more of this coming, don't we? Oh man, this is like root beer tapper or something over here, man. Oh, you know what? I should have used the big shot. I should have hit him with the X, shouldn't I have? How do you have 35,000 subs with only 4 watching right now? I didn't start the channel doing this. I kind of got into this more recent. This wasn't how I built the channel on clickbait. But don't let the Dua Lipas get them. Yeah, it's the Cuphead reference. What? Cuphead reference. I guess I don't get the reference. Kirby could inhale whatever foe people brag about being most powerful and have all their abilities. Well, sometimes he inhales things and he doesn't get anything out of it. So you just have to be like really bland. Like if he held... If Kirby sucked in Grace Ashcroft, he'd get nothing, right? He would get a stutter. He'd be like... That's what he'd pick up. He'd pick up her stutter, wouldn't he? The enemies with pink auras are hard to kill. Yeah, I should have just hit him with the X button and like hit him with the cannon. But we'll canonize the next guy. Oh, this game's telling me to gear up for some heavy stuff. You're dead. Or not. You're still dead, right? Okay. It's like he was giving me time to suck him up, but I'm not Kirby. Gold. Yeah. Is it really dependent on the combo to get these platinums? Like maybe you have to have a baseline 40 combo here to hit a platinum on this one. You killed Failboat. I don't know who that is. I like the fact that Grace Ashcroft was stuttering a lot. It makes her very likable compared to a lot of these stupid girl boss. She's no girl boss. That, you know, you got to take that, right? In an era of girl bosses, be a Grace. There's one thing I could say about Resident Evil Requiem. I pretty much love every single character, the good guys and even the villains. You definitely liked Emily. Whole time you're like, man, I'm gonna save this girl Emily. I'm really looking. They better not touch that Emily. All right, can't wait to get out of here. Rescue Emily. Oh no, Leon, why'd you do that? Oh, now I'm mad. Okay, we've got points to spin now. All right, so we're going to get more trickery. Sometimes food appears after defeat. That doesn't extend the clock on it. I need to really get that clock extended. Walk and run a bit faster. 2600 to walk and run a little faster. Fellboat, a popular Nintendo streamer, mostly streams Kirby games. I didn't know that. It is Failboat, right? Okay. Was he so popular with Kirby they put him in the game or something? Get the bombs. 2 bombs at once. Creating mighty magic bombs. Up, then down, B. Would be fun. So would watching my enemies try to escape the blast. This guy is dirty. Alright, so... Oh, he throws... Really does throw 2. Okay, so if you jump and do this, you can get some distance. Okay. I never heard of this Failboat, but I'm not really familiar with the whole streaming scene. I don't go around watching the streams so much as doing them so much, I guess. Magolor's magic skills, Magolor Surge 2. Oh, I needed a Surge 2 in order to get in there. Hold on. I've got the bombs. I can do this one. I thought it was too big of a nerd for people to get the joke. Oh, so you thought you were going to show up in a stream and drop some kind of nerd dork reference and no one would get it? Sir, this is a Wendy's. Oh shit, he's drafting up. Look at these assholes. Go get it. The bombs. How come we never really get a Bomberman campaign game? Like, what the Christ? There is no Bomberman game with a campaign. Am I wrong? It's not a thing, right? You never really get a campaign. I like watching you stream and a small handful of others. What do they do? I mean, is it like kind of like play similar games sort of stuff? Fellboat was someone I once watched a time ago and then some. And then he used the N-word and now we have to not let him. Or he took money from Saudi Arabia to stream in Riyadh. You know, one of these type of things. Fellboat caused his own hatred for Waddle Doo. Okay, so next up we've got and a 200. What am I buying? What are you buying? What are you selling? You know, maybe I should name some of these like voice actor streams game that I'm gonna have to voice because the characters don't talk, and maybe that would work, right? Like instead of Xbox player plays this, it could be voice actor plays, and then it would have to be a game that I'd have to read quite a bit. Like, I'm trying to think here. What would be the next thing that would really require the reading? I don't know. Then I'd have to do all the voice acting. I guess I can get the Surge 2 and go in this one. Magolor Surge dashing a longer distance so you can fall into the lava because you can't manage how far you're going. Great idea. I should try to activate a second Magolor Surge while I'm ready in the middle of one. What? Double dash. Alright, let's see what we got here. I'm glad the music kicked in. When this started and he was in like the tutorial world, then nothing was happening. So how's this mode so far compared to the main story mode? At first I was like, that's it? Like, I'm walking to the right and I'm spamming the Y button here, and doesn't seem like a lot to it. Now it's picking up a little bit, and that first boss was not a pushover either. So you'd have to play a lot of JRPGs. Or Zelda. Zelda, I should have named the Zelda. Well, it was my first time playing it. So it's kind of like how much wordage do you want to use in a title? Voice actor plays Tears of the Kingdom for the first time or something like that. I don't know. No, that's not going to attract anybody. Xbox player playing Mario and Kirby is what will work. You think so? You might have to make an AI-generated thumbnails of Master Chief holding or heading a Caribbean in the background of your... Petting a Caribbean? That has what to do with Xbox? I'm still trying to figure that one out. Run, you... Why? He's going... He's not going the direction I want him to. Oh, he almost got time-stamped. What the shit? Okay, I don't understand this. Okay, once you get running, you can jump. Okay. Oh shit me. At least there's no timer. I meant to say Kirby, not Kirby. Pet a Kirby. Well, I've got the Xbox shirt on today. I could have the Xbox shirt, an arrow pointing to the X on it that you can barely see, and a Kirby plush. Like the Sleepy Kirby. I was looking at a Sleepy Kirby for some reason. Okay, he can turn directions. Okay, I was just wondering if he could load that and then turn directions here. Boy. A little bit of challenge to that. Not too bad. There's, you know, gives you got plenty of time. Shake my head. This speech to text is misquoting me. Yeah, you know, the speech to text wants you to pet a Caribbean. If you play old Zelda where you name the save file name that save a naughty word and the NPC immediately sound angry. Really? There's a lot of old Zelda I need to do yet. A lot of it. We do probably need to do Ocarina. Is it Ocarina or Ocarina? I probably mispronounced it the whole time. I've never done Majora's Mask. I've never done Link to the Past. I have thought about doing a history of Zelda type thing in something, but there wasn't really anything to lead up to. I ended up pushing the Tears of the Kingdom thing up before thinking about doing the history of. So maybe sometime this summer we do the history of, and we start with the OG. Could probably knock that out in a stream, and then the second one I don't know much about. Link's Adventure. I don't know too much about that, and there's a lot there I haven't played, so I don't know what kind of. Could take like a week probably to do A Link to the Past, I'm assuming, and probably a week or two for Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, maybe. I've heard it both ways, kind of like Gus on Psych. I've heard it both ways, or did Sean say that? I can't remember. Once you upgrade that dash move, you'll be able to spam it and fly in multiple directions. Oh boy. Never played. No, I have not played Link to the Past. I was really enjoying the Phantom Hourglass, where you had to like control them with the stick. And then I didn't play it for a couple weeks, lost where I was supposed to go, and the game wouldn't really give you any kind of like guidance. So I was like, I don't know what my next objective is. Jeez. And unfortunately, there's really no way you can play that but on a DS. You know that. And I never had any issue with controlling Link with the stick, with the stylus. I thought it worked perfect. I know. I got now. Link to the Past. I'm gonna have to do some voice acting. But you're saying Xbox player plays is where the money is, and not the voice actor plays Link to the Past. But should I do the original game and Link's other adventure thing first? That's the question. Oh, dude, he took out the angry mask guys. Oh, I used the bomb. Come on. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, can we kill that, please? Yes. Oh, do we finally get to kill eels? Does Magolor have that power? Can't believe he got in there. Like, that's the, you know, playing Silk Song and all that, like, abusive game design stuff. It's like, I can't believe I'm getting by not getting hit with some of this stuff, you know? You do not get the benefit of the doubt in indie titles. Oh, shit me. Oh, hold on here. Let me read stuff. As I said, do you do voice work for a living? If not, I would not label yourself as a voice actor. Hey, Pacto. Hey, a Pacto. Okay. Oh, so I thought someone joined the chat. No, I don't. I do impressions in, like, stand-up, but... Oh, shit. No, maybe he shouldn't have done that. But I think I could do the voice acting. I'm not going to get the opportunity, you know, because now, not shit, you know, just hire AI or there's Laura, what's her name? Laura Bailey does like every other game character. And then the guy that voices McCree, you hear him everywhere. He was Leon too, also, and I guess Leon until Resident Evil 9, but... Here, just to keep the combo... Oh no, the combo stopped. Shit. Not too bad. Stage cleared. Yeah. Only a gold. Damn it. What are... Hold on. If I look at it again, will it show the parameters for the platinum? Call yourself stand-up comedian or Silk Song Hater plays Mario. Silk Song Hater plays... Hold on, I gotta go. There's a guy that hates Silk Song and he's live streaming right now. I gotta go do something. All right, high score, stage info. That doesn't really tell me. I'm curious here. So how do I see what's required to get a platinum? It said stage info, hit the minus button. But that doesn't matter if it's just the one I'm standing at. I don't think there's nothing tells you what the requirements are. Ooh, that kind of sucks. I'm not really sure what to go for if I don't know. Upward magic sphere. I guess we'll need to be getting some of that. I wonder if I've missed any of these doors. I don't think so. It's maxed out. Nice. All right, so what's it do? We're firing 2 of these bad boys up at once. Okay, not bad. He can't just walk through a damn door. He has to get, like, sucked in against his will, even though clearly he was intending to go in there, right? Yes. Oh, gotta be kind of quick here. Bam! Yeah! 502. We get a big first time clear, I think. You missed the level 3 bomber door? I don't think so. I think I went back and got it. I think... This doesn't show it, does it? Magic bomb level 3 star. So I guess that means I did it? If it has a star, I believe... Yeah, see, it... I believe I got that one. Not programmer. All right, we're ready for 2-4. And then we've got a boss. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're doing the key thing. And he can't squat in there. We're also being chased, but I didn't... It's not really like I went into a fissure. It's just like a chase you room. Without the fissure stuff. Go. No time. Yeah, but it didn't... There wasn't anything to suggest that it was a fissure room. Like, that's the thing that I find a little annoying. Holy shoot. That's not happening. Sand guy. You know, I never did get the protecting thing. I never did research the defensive capability. Oh no, combo. Don't touch me. Oh, he's grabbing. How did that maintain a 53? He grabbed me. I guess the grab is not the same. Anything else? Dash move has wind properties that cool down fire. Oh, shoot. Also, every 4th stage is going to be a fissure based. Okay, didn't realize. They're very short. Shrines took me a lot longer than these, that's for sure. We do have a lot of shrines left to get in Zelda games, both Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, so we may have some streams where it's just we're doing shrines, you know, playing Breath of the Wild shrines, and then just do a few shrines. It's almost time to end. Well, we've got the boss battle coming up, so that'd be about the time to end, right? How did I tear through that pretty damn well and get a gold, not a platinum? Because I missed one thing? I didn't cool down the fire? All right, guys, we've got points to spend. We've got I charge up my attacks and unleash a revolution. I don't know. Mining magic bombs. Can't even quite afford. More levitation. Maybe the heart. That should max the health. Whoa, not quite. There's still room to have even more health. I want to be as tough as they come so I can kill that little Kirby. Health or surge? Well, we went with health. Here goes. Oh, he's got like a little shield extra. I see it. What do we got? He's not that big. Oh, that's a big set of lips. Fiery puffer. Oh, jeez. Leaving flame on the ground. Obviously, I'm flying over that. Oh my god. Now this is some Silk Song. He's silking the song, guys. That looks bad. That looks very bad. Oh, shoot. Oh my god, what am I doing? Oh, is there a space I can go? Like... Okay, fire, oh, dash through them. If I dash through them, that's why you're saying, okay. I'm having a very tough time getting the dash, I'm sorry. I don't know, is Homestar Runner Kirby related? Is that one of the Kirby animes? I've heard about the right back at you. Well, get going. Jesus, what am I waiting for? Okay. And I still caught fire. And now I'm on top of them, inside of them. This beautiful. Get out of there. What kind of attack is this? What is he doing? I almost had him. Mainly through Halloween specials, though. Homestar Runner has a lot of video game pop-up culture references. You say this is like a gaming channel or something, or what is it? Homestar Runner. Fiery Puffer is a lava beast from this dimension. Born from elemental heat, he uses scorching moves that'll do more than melt. He still has to take the fruit fragment to be found. Oh, I've got to figure out who this boss is. My problem was I was pretty much sitting inside of him. I think I can handle this if I keep my distance a little. Lord. I dashed. I really did. Oh, shit. And there's still that fire. Oh, this is new. Lord, maybe I should have got the protect. Believe me, I'm trying to go through. Got him. Third try. And a piece of the cantaloupe. He didn't do the big fire thing there, but man, maybe I should have got that protect thing and I could have maybe ducked some of this. Something, you know? Maybe that's what I messed up on. You don't really have a defensive posture thing you can do in Silksong, you know, like a reversal or block so much. It's just kind of just, you get destroyed. And then you didn't memorize everything about this enemy? Well, screw you. Like, you can really comment on this game. You haven't even memorized the enemies yet. Also, you learn about their Homestar Runners, a web series. Also, you'll learn about their boss in due time. Watch how he rolls in the background. I could see which direction he's kind of coming, but then I don't have a lot of way to prime my dash and then change direction so much. And also, how do you prime your dash when he's just going to sit there holding it? And it's like, okay, you going to go? Okay, now hold on. Wait, now you want to go. Now I need to start running so I can dash through this. I guess we'll find out what the mystery fruit is at the end, right? Silver. Oh, I'm not getting stuck with bronze. Second boss here, pretty challenging, but this is post-game content. You know, it's not like you fired up the game for the first time and it gave you the tiniest of tutorial for Magolor's movement. It's a cantaloupe. Come on, guys. Though it has gold chains on it. Ha! More powerful. Magolor learned Deadly Needles. Magolor can now cast Deadly Needles. Down, up, tap B. The tap is not easy to do. The way this game considers things taps. Magolor learned Dimensional Vanish. So it's more like tap rapidly, maybe. Using the power of the magic fruit, Magolor can now cast Dimensional Vanish. Dimensional Vanish. LR in midair. Homestar Runner through its website or YouTube channel. You still think it's an apple. You can also hold B when shooting the needles. Okay, so let's try that. Is that the needles? Those are needles, right? I kind of expected a projectile. All right, let's see this. Oh wait, hold on. So we're gonna go through. Okay, I got it. And anything I need to upgrade here, maybe? The magic barrier probably. If enemies attack that won't get hurt, that might have been very helpful. Okay. I can't be the only one seeing this, guys, but Deadly Needles looks like a bikini. Do you guys see it? Like, the straps just got cut and it's like frozen in time or something, but like there's that does not look like Deadly Needles to me. That looks like a bikini top. Like, you guys see that? No, it's just me seeing this, really? Okay, maybe the needles need to be maxed out more. Deadly Needles are cool and all, but even bigger Deadly Needles would make it easier to hit enemies. I like the sound of that. They're pretty weak, so yeah. Huh. I should summon double Deadly Needles. Down, up, press B, then release. Twice the chance to hit my point, to get my point across. Honestly, I probably need to be maxing this out. It's my basic attack. I don't know. Well, I figured I would do the upgrades before we go to the next area. And, you know, wrap it up here. Okay, so what's the next thing for this? Aha! I should make the charge time for my revolution orbs shorter. That's so smart. That'd put him at 5. I was wondering if there's just a basic attack could get upgraded. Alright, we'll upgrade this, and that'll be it on the upgrades. That is a bikini. That is a bikini I'm looking at right there, guys. It most certainly is. Okay, so let's look at this real quick. It's gonna be hard to maintain a combo like that, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like, how am I going to maintain a combo, though? Combo over, now I hit 4 spikes. I don't know. I don't know. There might be a use for this, or maybe there's a door along the way where you have to use this ability. What was the other thing we just did? The charge bomb thing. Charge time on the bombs, hold... Okay, so that's new, huh? The snaking bombs around. Looks like 3 of them shoot out. That's not too bad. Spikes are useful against boss fights, especially later. Okay. Well, we'll wrap it there. I'm assuming it's saving if I'm doing this. Continue, new adventure tutorial. There's our fruit in the middle. Not bad. It did not start like... And I mean start like the first 2 minutes where I'm like, well, I'm just kind of walking in the right blasting a little, but yeah, that's a nice little added on piece. Did you guys double dip on this? Like, did you guys have the game on Wii and then you're like, well, they added some stuff to it. Okay, fine. I'll get it on Switch, you know, like... Did the upgrades to the game make you guys double dip? That's what I want. Guessing there's an upgrade for it where the charge time's shorter, yeah. Well, if he could just, in general, reduce the charge time for all that stuff, that would help him maintain the combos, which seems to be the core thing to help you get more abilities. So yeah, I thought that was pretty neat. We'll eat one of these and take some questions here. They added this to the Nintendo Switch version. That's what I'm saying. Did them adding this sort of stuff? Gonna have a Cadbury cream egg here. Did them adding this stuff get you guys to play this again? Did you double dip? You played it through the Wii emulator. I'm pretty sure most Kirby fans did double dip. That's probably one of the things about the Kirby fans is you guys are you're probably double dipping on a lot of things, like when there's an opportunity. Like, well, I guess it's not really a double dip if you bought... Oh, I don't have it on hand. The Forgotten Land, and then you got the Switch 2 upgrade. I guess that's kind of a double dip for that DLC, but at least you didn't have to buy a whole game again, you know? Oh, this one's a little cracked. This one's a little cracked, it seems, but it's not oozing anything, so that's pretty nice. What the hell? Usually it's kind of gooey. This one's like hardened up. It's not solid. It's in the same box. All the ones I've eaten have come out of this box. And this one is like whipped or something. It's not gooey. Very weird. Not liking the taste of it. Almost marshmallow-like or something. I don't know. I wonder if they were working on a Meta Knight game. Has Meta Knight had a game before? Or has there been a Meta Knight mode in post-game content for you to play as him in one of these side-scrollers, maybe? Weirdly tough. Dropping pieces. Graphics wise, does this look much different than the Wii version, programmer? I guess the black outlines around the characters is new, huh? The first 25 SB emails are pretty short and not that fine, but once you get past those, it's real fun. You're talking about this Homestar Runner. Okay. Something called Meta Nightmare. Meta Knight has had modes where you played as in graphics-wise, it's much better than the Wii version. Like maybe there's some more effects going on, like with the fissures, kind of warping you in. I don't know. Maybe the backgrounds are a bit weird, a bit different. Notice says it's hard for me to say. I do think they made the lighting from the original. You know, you think Resident Evil 4 looked great and didn't need a remake and all this stuff. And then you see some of it back to back with the remake and you're like, yeah, I can see how it is showing its age, you know? All right, so that was pretty good. Tomorrow, we're going to be wrapping things up on Magolor Epilogue, I guess. You said it's 2 worlds per stream. We have a plot twist boss fight thing, I guess. Notice says, also the original Wii game did not have the transitions for when you enter a door or... So all that getting warped around and stuff... Didn't really... maybe I'll have to see when we kind of wrap this up. I'll watch a little bit of YouTube of maybe somebody playing it through that. Maybe there's a long play or something of the original Wii game, so I can kind of see what it looks like in comparison. Still, I mean, this doesn't look bad on the Switch 2 on my 4K OLED, but I mean, there are moments here where I kind of wish that, like, you can see in these spikes over there above our cantaloupe, how those are not a real sharp point. They kind of have like little stair steps to them. That's a little unfortunate. Nintendo, you gotta get on Switch 2 updating this. The Kirby fans will double dip. If you made it this far, wait until marriage counseling.